This week on Big Eyes, we sit down and discuss the return of Bleach and our thoughts on the series, Bakugo's development in My Hero Academia, Fushiguro's improvement in Jujutsu Kaisen, and so much more. So stay tuned because this is the Big Eyes Podcast.
And welcome to a new episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. We're back. Bi-weekly is throwing me off a bit, but you know what? I miss kind of being weekly, man.
I do too, except for instances like this where Shonen Jump don't put out chapters for a while, so it's like we gotta pick and choose. And
was it a holiday? Before I started making PTO jokes, it was a holiday, right?
No, I think Shonen Jump just told everybody to take it off.
Man, what the fuck? What type of PTO do they have over there, bro? Nah, man, I'm going to Japan. Fuck that, bro. Hell nah. You see how they what?
Yeah, bro. I really like because I saw it.
Hey, Loki, I feel really fucked up saying this because these niggas really do be getting sick. Like they really don't be having
that's what I'm about to say.
Like they really do be getting sick.
Like the only folks who really take off like are Oda with One Piece, and I think we just had JJK come back for a little minute. But then the entire thing goes on break, man. Let them folks get their rest. Let them take that.
Nah, they definitely do. They deserve it. It just sucks when I ain't got nothing to read. Shit.
You gotta go and read some other stuff, man. I've been spending my time in JoJo's.
Have you? JoJo's it's big in the lookout right now.
Yeah, man.
Everyone, shout out to Triple Beam Streams on the RNC Radio Network. They did a great episode talking about breaking down JoJo's. It was so go check that out. Check out that podcast, Triple Beam Streams. Shout out J5, shout out Cyrus, shout out Dom, shout out Pat. Big Pat's having a great week this week. So yeah, man. Shout out to those guys. But yeah. I don't know. I've been. It just sucks when it's like I don't get to talk about shit, and it's like when we come back, we ain't got shit to talk about.
Exactly. We gotta rehash some old stuff. Like maybe we can like finagle it just for folks to.
But no,
for the next week.
For real. But nah, man. Since we didn't get nothing this week, last week was definitely it was definitely a big week. I enjoyed it. Obviously the big fucking story is fucking Bleach.
Oh yeah, the return of the big three, the last of the Mohicans, goddamn.
Well, he said One Piece said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just run."
Like now we got Boruto.
Oda said it was like, nigga, I ain't passing up on no bag at all. Keeping the lights on.
Exactly. 20 years? Shit.
Listen,
the marathon continues.
Nah, he's just using the One Piece money to fund his shroom habit. That boy be on the hallucinogens. There's no reason there's no way he writes One Piece and he ain't high as hell.
Hey man, listen. Between him and
just weed,
with JoJo's,
I'm like not even just like weed. Like he definitely like dropping acid than just writing. Like he on the.
Nah, bro, devil fruits, bro. That's definitely the different strains, bro. I'm telling you.
Man, whatever. He in there chewing a tab, man. Wake up. Big microdose high. If I said dose, I'm high. If you can't tell. Nah, man. But no. So, Bleach came back. It was crazy because, like, niggas like Bleach. Like, niggas like Bleach. But when it came back, I was like, damn, niggas like Bleach. Like,
yeah, bro.
I was like, yo, there's a lot of people who are very hyped about this right now.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was one of the ones where it's like it came out around the time of like Death Note, for me at least. And those two, Death Note was also in Shonen Jump. Those two, like running back to back, they really changed the game. That and Naruto, like we didn't get the good One Piece dub for a minute. So with Bleach and Naruto just like tag teaming, the Bleach aesthetic, everybody got the drip, everybody running with swords. And then you got these.
Hey, listen, the drip crazy in this one too.
Yeah,
You're crazy in this one too.
And then it's doing the, I don't want to call it the Boruto thing, but it's kind of doing that because from what I understand, I personally I ain't finished Bleach. I only got up to the end of a Roncar where Ichigo does the like Mugetsu Tensho or whatever like that, the black aura and all of that, the black hair and everything, and that was dope. And I was like, you know what? I'm fulfilled. I don't need to go to the rest of it. But with this coming back, I'm like, all right, I think it's time to dive back in, see what happened with Bleach because you see a lot of cameos in here. Like you see Orihime, you got a lot of the squad captains coming back. Mayuri, Renji, you see Ichigo's kid at the very beginning, and he on some nut shit, hopping out of a window, falling onto like a flying spirit fish. He's basically starting out like Ichigo just at a young age. But it's just dope to see like all of these characters come back, and at the same time, like them trying to both build on like existing Bleach things that even I had some questions about, like the Hell Butterflies, um, and some of the other stuff that happens. And I'm really interested in seeing what they do with if Bleach comes back for sure. Because right now this is just a one shot, but they end the chapter with it's an arc.
Yeah, that ending, that cliffhanger at the ending was absolutely crazy. I as you said, the aesthetic is back. The Somehow the artwork looks better.
That man got rest. From what I understand, like
Man,
he rushed the ending for Bleach, and
he went like the artwork is. I mean, obviously, hey man, do it. Fuck this. Shout out to Asakune. Nigga, listen, because after they did that interview, you see how Kua had to turn up. All I'm saying is, bro, all Rosie back to JJK being the goat. It's just all Rosie back, all
you
Rosie
you
back, all
you
Rosie
know
back.
you gotta also give him some credit because he did Burn the Witch last year, and that was popping too. So I mean,
Once
this is
again,
just
all Rosie. Hey, bro, don't try to take away from JJK's credit, dog. Listen,
I will let you rock. All right, go ahead.
listen. All Rosie back. All Rosie. Nah, but no, the artwork looks amazing. The leaving on that like cliffhanger was really great. I know that probably made a lot of Bleach fans really happy. Probably be expecting something. I mean, obviously, like this was more talked about than any other thing. Really, like I really
Yeah.
didn't see a lot more. I saw way more people talking about this one shot than anything else, and it was a really like good week. Like Jujutsu Kaisen had a great chapter. My Hero had a great chapter. There's that
Hmm.
Spy Family chapter that happened.
Yep.
And later in the week we just got Vigilantes and Trojan X is another like manga right now that I'm really really high on. That coming from the Tokyo Ghoul creator.
Hmm.
So yeah, man, it was a great week. But like once like Bleach coming back was just really big, and you could tell that the like Bleach fans are really excited. I never got past Soul Society art. Like I always watch to the end of that, and I'm just like I'm done. I'm quit. There's no more for me. There's no more for me here. But I want to go back and read it just because I want to just see the progression now of like the original story and then what this looks like, and then hopefully we get a second part and then it will look just as amazing. But the fits were back. The story was crazy. The acting was like wild. Like seeing the hollows and the different type of hollows that were drawn. Like it
Hmm.
was so crazy. I really enjoyed the one shot. Just not even as like some big huge like Bleach fan, but just as a person that's just
Yeah.
uh just enjoys manga. Like it was just a really great chapter. Um yeah.
I feel like that was if I feel like that was a good entryway for people who are interested in Bleach, but know that it's ended, and you see like Boruto still going monthly, and One Piece is still going on for who knows how long. I think that's a good entryway for people to say, okay, Bleach is doing this now.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that.
Yeah, I really think is gauging that interest of like, okay, how many people actually want to watch Bleach? How many people are actually like miss it and really want to get that fulfilled in me? I think it's kind of like I hate to do the super thing, and super comes back this week, but I'm glad we missed out on it right now. So like, we dodged the bullet on that one. Woo. Um
I'm not. See, this is a super free show. We're having a good time. We're talking about Bleach. You got to bring super into this and just
I'm only saying this in regards to like how Dragon Ball Z ended, and yet they brought Super up to like continue the story. That's it. That was all it was for. But I think Bleach is going to get more love and more enjoyment, and I think it's also going to join the monthly rankings with Boruto and Super. And if it does, oh, it's taking over.
Oh
It's
yeah, it
taking
definitely will. No, it definitely will. I think the benefit though that Bleach has is that first of all they did the anime is coming back. They're
yeah.
completing the final arc. And yeah, like the fact that anime didn't and it's coming back and like they've had this long hiatus where like they've had nothing done in what how many years has it been?
I think the manga ended in like 2015, 2016, something like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good chunk of time. It has it, so it's cool to see that progression happen. And then they come back, they got all this hype, and they delivered like they did. It seems that everyone's definitely into it. So shout out to
Hmm.
them. All right, I don't really want to talk about this shit because I really feel they did my dog bogus.
They didn't, bro. It's a part of the character arc, bro, and you know it.
I know, but they did my dog bogus. My nigga should have went out with his head high, bro. We got my nigga bowing and shit.
But
He
it's
really should have, nah, bro. Should have been like, I'm sorry for the mean and hurtful things I said. Stop being a little bitch, but I'm sorry. Like that's how it kind of should have went. Sorry, I took it a little overboard. You acting like a hoe about it, but you know what I'm saying. My bad. I made no, my bad, bro.
15 years. 15 years, bro. I don't know, man. I think this is just
Yeah,
full circle.
okay, bro.
Full
Listen,
circle, bro. You
y'all
just
keep talking about this nigga like Deku may have deserved the bullying. I don't know. Like we gonna really think about this. Like,
look
really,
at
okay,
where
think
the
about this. We
bullying
didn't
led. Look at where
look
the
at no, 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 no. We gotta really think about this. We gotta really think about this. We gotta see both sides of the story, bro. Even getting only Deku side out this. Obviously, this nigga's gonna make himself the victim in the story. But what if he was just doing some mad annoying shit and niggas just didn't like him and he was just kind of being like, "All right, man, nigga, get the fuck on."
Bakugo was finna die, dog. He was finna die in like episode 2 to a slime nigga. And that nigga was the only person to run out and save him before All Might pulled up, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, I, you got to give him some credit. You got to give Deku some credit for the life that he chose to live, and Bakugo is just
No,
like
y'all niggas
being
is
a
acting
bitch
like
because
y'all niggas is acting like this nigga's just been in the field and he done experienced so much trauma and loss and he's just this bro.
it
Listen,
ain't even about
yeah,
that.
man, this is a little bullying. I've done seen niggas get bullied worse than that nigga. Shit,
Have you ever met a nigga that wanted to save his bully?
I know niggas that have shot at their bully.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what Deku got, and he attempted to, and he got his ass whooped.
But look at where
Nah, he
we at
didn't
now.
really. He didn't really.
he,
Even Bakugo initiated that one on one. Uh, but no, they had the chance to shoot the fair ones. They did.
they
Bakugo
did.
won.
They did. I feel like they're gonna have one at the end of the series.
Nah, they not. This nigga Deku too OP now. You see
Mm,
how fucking strong this nigga is.
you
This
know,
nigga's gonna beat the shit out of Bakugo at full strength. Don't play.
nah,
He
Bakugo
punched.
likes to be tactical. You know, he wants to figure out a way to do it, bro.
Man,
If he could
listen.
figure out a way to do it, he
I
probably
love my
would,
homie. I love my homie. But I need him to not make those type of fucking decisions.
bro. It's just a part of the character arc.
No, it is. I'm not. I'm done. I got that out. I got that out. Let me turn the analyst on. Let me turn the analyst on.
He had to get the rant out. I
I
feel it.
had to get the rant out, but it had to happen. This was the only way. I feel that um Bakugo kind of just beating him up and or them fighting at that moment. It wouldn't have been that wouldn't have made Deku snap back. Obviously he
Yeah.
needed to have this emotional moment where he's like, "Damn, this nigga that I've just been attempting to get close with this entire time, and just been trying. All I want to do is be his friend. He just pushes me away." Once again, this is his side of the story, though. This is
Hey,
not they showing both sides, but
I
the
want.
fact that is what AD you gonna what
I just want to.
you gonna defend him again?
Just want to point out a quick parallel, bro, because you remember when Bakugo got snatched up by the villains, and then Deku sent Kirishima to save him instead of it being Deku, and this time Bakugo sent Ida instead of it being him. It's just a quick parallel, bro. That's it.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to listen, man. I'm tired of defending my dog, having to defend him
Oh
for two
no.
weeks because he haven't been able to talk yet. But gotta be able to get this out. Um, but no, no, that is. I didn't even think about it like that. But even then, like, you know, because he knew that he would respond to Kirishima, and like Bakugo know he would respond to Ida. But I think at the end of the day, what would really draw them back is just each other. Like in that moment, they
Mm,
need the actual saving. Like, bro, you're like your life is at stake type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and you would drop your initial guard down, but in reality, those two are really the ones that like really be needing each other and shit like that.
yeah,
And no, I mean it was a good moment to see, like you said, the character growth and seeing him kind of bow down and just be like, "Yo, my bad." I just wish he had a bow. If he had a bow, bro, you could just dap them up. You know what I'm saying? Like they could just dap up. It
I
should have
feel
just
you.
been that simple. Ain't
Like we
no,
cool, right? You know what I'm
yeah, we
saying?
good,
Still,
bro. Like, hey, my
yeah,
bad, dog. I was just kidding. That's just
yeah.
a joke.
Just some love taps. You feel me? Like,
And whatever. Listen, let bygones be bygones. You gotta talk it out. He gotta talk it out with him now because that could definitely beat his ass if he had full power. So now Bakugo definitely gotta get in that nigga's graces a little bit. Um, but nah, man, it was a great chapter. I love the ending though. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie. The end, like I think everyone got kind of caught up in the him saying sorry. The ending is really the big shit of
yeah.
Deku really having to be in this to be in this predicament. The fact that it's like he's finally he gets drawn back. You know what I'm saying? They finally calm him down and whatnot. And what he's
Mm,
greeted with by the public is like, "Yo, ain't this the little nigga that they looking for? Like,
Leave him out there.
why? Yeah, like why are you bringing him over here?" And so him having to go through that mental battle again with he understands his purpose as the wielder of one for all, and he understands like the path that he's just had to take, and to see him kind of go through these motions of like having to get the public back on his side and try to like prove to them like, y'all, like, listen, y'all gonna be safe, y'all gonna be good. No, I really love that ending though. I think that's definitely taking a little bit of the bad taste out of my mouth that I've been having with my hero for the past whatever. It's been cool, but I like just where this ended.
Yeah, I think the best part about it now is like we're kind of in new territory because we don't know what the next steps really are. Like we know that Shigaraki and All for One is looking for him, and we got all of these people evacuated. But now, like, what is really the next step? Like, what happens after this? So I think we're about to step into some new territory. Hopefully, it gets a little bit darker. Hopefully, we get into like some wicked shit. You know what I mean? But like, I'm kind of the hype for my hero is gonna start picking back up slowly but surely for me.
No, I don't even want them to get back into the negative shit. I've just learned that they don't know how to do that right. I think what my hero does right is they 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 make the story fun. Like they just tell a fun story. I think like the
Oh
whole
yeah,
negativity thing is just not their forte. It's just not what they do. It's just they suck at it. They're really really bad at it. I don't like that they try to strap. Like I think that's my issue. It's finally clicked. I think sometimes they try to be what they're not, and because when they do that, they always fall fucking short. It sucks. It fucking sucks.
see,
And I think that there's certain strengths that they have that I think I just like that they stick to. Like, yeah,
I think
that's my. It's finally clear. I wasn't able to express that before, so niggas just be like, "Man, you just hate it." I'm like, "No, I don't hate it. Like, it's good." But it's like there's just something that they fucking do that's just not good, and they try to do it. Like, I wish they just executed a lot of things in a different way.
I can understand that. I can feel that. I think for me, like I always have to remind myself that this is technically a flashback in the first place. So, and it's Deku's story. So I'm like, all right. I gotta suspend my disbelief for a lot of stuff and just see how things unfold at a certain point. Like maybe he becomes the number one hero after like some real negative shit happens. You know what I mean? Like the war was like dark enough. Like it was well, not dark enough. Like it could have went a little bit more. But I feel like there's a lot more that could be told for him on his path to becoming the number one hero. So like I'm not as critical about it because like I don't know what to expect after a certain while. Like maybe they could throw us a curveball. Like we know how the ending is supposed to be, but we really don't know. We can just make projections on things that are happening at this point in time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always forget that this is technically a flashback. If but I guess.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
the other My Hero story, that shit's still going crazy, even though
Oh,
that's a flashback.
Vigilantes?
Yeah, that shit is going
Oh,
crazy.
Vigilantes is stupid, bro. Vigilantes is a really good like backstory, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like a series explaining a lot of things before where we're at now in the main story. Like
Hmm.
how the fact that they have taken the time to show us how No moves, I think that was just such a good choice of
Yeah.
like telling some type of backstory of like figuring out how No moves came together and like how the vigilantes are really the first niggas like really fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly. Even with like the latest My Hero episodes where they actually show like Kurogiri and him talking to Aizawa, but they dive into the backstory of like who he originally was and how he was at UA. You know what I mean? Like how he
yeah.
got into the accident, how he became who he is. I think that's one of those great things about Vigilantes that people should read if they're looking for a story about like the heroes in the current My Hero story. Just go read Vigilantes. Like
There's
you,
way
he,
better
he
storytelling in Vigilantes
yeah,
than My Hero. I feel like
yeah,
I think the storytelling in fucking Vigilantes is amazing.
yeah.
That like Vigilantes does stuff right. Like they do what I feel that I want My Hero to do, which is really weird to say, but like how that story is told, it feels way more mature and way more, like
It's dark, it's gritty,
it's darker, it's grittier. Like I love, and
it
once
still
again, I
has the
gotta remember
humor.
that. Yeah, like oh man, Vigilante is really good. I'm really happy I got on that. Shout out to Skip. Skip,
Yeah,
you get a moment of praise right there because you were the one that tell me to read Vigilantes. I caught up on Vigilantes when you came up on here, and so yeah, man. Shout out to Skip. But all right, enough of My Hero talk. Let's get into Jujutsu Kaisen because we got to get into real goat stuff, real goat territory here. Shout out to
ooh,
Big Money Hikari.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Fushiguro too. Hold up, like that man
Yeah,
was
shout out
going
to
crazy.
Fushiguro. Oh yeah, Fushiguro said, "Fuck this, bro." He was like, "Nah, I'm next level now. This man's controlling the shadows."
Yeah, man, this man hopping in and out of folk shadows, putting niggas to sleep. You know what I mean? He going crazy. Like this is one of those like Akutami came back on some gas, bro. Like he
Bro,
literally said
two
this is gonna be
chapters back,
something
he
different.
said, "Nah, yeah." He said, "Fuck y'all." He said, "I'm not playing with y'all." He said, "I'm
Yeah,
reminding y'all who did it." He said, "I only took a month off." He said, "I gave y'all time. I
yeah.
gave y'all time. Y'all had your little time. Y'all should have came stronger. Y'all knew I was coming back. I gave y'all a head start. Still smoking you niggas." He was like, Why even do it? Why even take the month off?" He was like, "Man, I should just continue to kill y'all niggas. Y'all didn't even. I came back no comp. Like y'all did nothing that whole month. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all didn't step your pen game up at all. Nothing. Your art game up. None of it. Your storyboards are whack still. Like why? Why I take that month off? I could have continued to keep my foot." He was like, "Bro, next time I'm gonna take 2 months off."
But you just remind me of that video of old dude like on the street saying his shoe game whack, his haircut. Oh man. He came back on some heat though. Like he really was just like, hey man, I'm about to take it over. I'm about to take it over for the one time because y'all niggas ain't holding the belt right. So let me go ahead and grab that off of y'all right quick. We come back to the aftermath of they're still in the Fight Club, and we have Panda meeting with Fushiguro. They're talking about Hikari and how they can meet him. They start discussing like why they can't actually approach the office, and it is because of what's her name? Kiara.
Yup.
Yeah,
His name.
yeah, his name. My bad. Um, which I love that they do that. It's cool that they did that. But also like They talk about his powers and it's like how they can't approach the door because no matter how much they run, like they never get closer. And I'm like, bro, that's some JoJo shit. It's starting to get kind of JoJo's with these powers. Um, so they're just like plotting out how they can actually meet Hikari because they ain't really trying to fight for real. You know, they're there for recruiting since their third years and everything. And you got Fushiguro playing covert ops, hopping out of niggas' shadows, putting them to
Man,
sleep,
bro, my nigga going crazy. Big man.
put that nigga in a chokehold, tied him up, came out of another nigga shadow, put him in a leg lock, figure four. You feel me? And then you got Panda playing around. And it's like, bro, like
Oh yeah,
who?
bro. So it's a lot of shenanigans going on. Fujijiro popping in and out, like you said. Panda over there playing. He over there acting like a little cute little panda and punching niggas out for the fish sausage. That's crazy. Wow, we gotta put Panda on Glizzy alert. Panda got caught on Glizzy Cam. Wow. Panda was caught on Glizzy Cam, and it wasn't even 4th of July. He is a wicked boy. Wow. Punch that man out for his fish sausage. We caught him too. He at the panel. We saw you eat it.
4K.
4K. You got caught on 4K Panda, man. I think he one chomped that hoe too.
Nah, he did.
He did. Wow. He
Oh
ate it.
man.
He one bit the glizzy. Whoa, my God.
Oh man.
Panda different. Panda
They
different.
they
Oh,
make
never
it to the
mind.
roof.
Hey, he didn't one bite it. He didn't one bite. Okay, thought he went full
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Oh, he thanked him for it too. Wow. Man, know what, Panda? Panda, bro, crazy. Yeah,
He got manners, bro. He got manners, bro. He just rocked that nigga for his food, bro.
on his Joey Chestnut for the fish sauces. Nigga, Kobayashi, goddamn. Said Nathan's ain't got shit, bro. Oh man, Panda will probably go crazy in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Oh yeah, you already know. Well, first of all, the nigga ain't even a panda for real. Like that nigga got three stomachs.
That nigga crazy. But nah, man, it was just a great action packed chapter. We see like Fuchiguro really because we saw him use it at the end of we saw him use it at the end of the last chapter, and so it's like, damn, like yo, you use shit like the shadows and shit, and then now he does
Yeah,
it. Or like you see that not only can he use it, it's like he mastered it. So
yeah,
I think it might be I think a technique that he caught or picked up on when he used his domain or his incomplete
yeah.
domain.
Yep. That's I was thinking the same thing. And I think it makes me question like how much time has passed in between like um the end of Shibuya and now because he wasn't using that technique at any point inside of Shibuya. Like the only thing that we saw him use that was kind of around that was him using the treasure summoning. Um, so like now that we see him using the mastered shadows, it's like oh shit, like bro, you done caught another level. Like what's going on? But now they on the rooftop, him and Panda, and they meet with Kiara. Kiara's trying to keep them from touching Hikari's door, but they're trying to figure out how Hikari's power, not Hikari, how Kiara's powers work. And it's like okay, you, it's just a lot of math and bizarreness that I gotta suspend the disbelief for because it's insane. But we end the chapter with Hikari proposing to Yuji some very good business opportunities.
Oh, fuck it, some big money. Fuck it. He said, "I know you
Scam
broke."
number one scammer, bro.
Man, Hikari cold, bro. Hikari's too cold. My nigga said, "How does making 1 million a month for 1 hour of work a day sound to you?" Boy, I'd have been like, "Fuck this Jujutsu sorcerer shit. We trying to throw hands." Bro, the Fight Club references and it's like, man, this nigga's command, bro. I can tell he's cold at this, but Akari, man, went to, we see him and Yuji talking, and he just offers him, big money on the table, like, what you trying to do? And so I'm excited to see what happens, man. To be honest, I don't see Hikari really joining the team. I could see him respecting them though, and just being like probably giving them some information or just someone to kind of roll with. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see him like, bro. I don't think he even cares about what's going on. He's like, bro, I'm making so much bread right now. I want you to get into some stupid shit.
I could see him joining if that shit happened, like the culling games happens, and it's inside of his jurisdiction, and it's like, bro, y'all interrupting my fight club, bro. Like, what y'all doing? You know what I mean? That's the only way I can see him joining is somebody fucking up his money.
Yeah, like man, like why? Like he's gonna really be like, nigga, come on, dog. You see how my life right now? I'm not doing shit. I'm just making money right now. I'm not in no drama. I'm like, why I want to fucking fight for you? But I think he'll respect me. Be like, no, though, like I know someone who can help you out. I can point you in a
Yeah,
direction. But I don't see any joining the team. Why? Once again, beef slows up the money. Why would do that?
yeah, man. Don't no beef need to happen when it's about money, bro. Like,
No. But no, Jujutsu Kaisen, great chapter. Really enjoyed it. Um, quickly, Children X is so good.
I didn't read the chapter, but like I know it's good.
It this chapter got to it was all over the place with this one. So
I shit, I just popped up the first page. I already see it's going somewhere crazy.
yeah, bro, so right now we have what's what's his name? The main character. The main what is his name? I cannot remember. This always happens every time. It never fails. No matter how much manga you read, no matter how much whatever.
It's because of how much manga you read, bro. Like
I
that's what
read
I.
too much. I read. I can't remember a single name, man. It just hit me because like it dropped uh last Thursday, right?
Yeah, and they've been dropping chapters very consistently. Like when it
Yeah,
first
that's
came
what I'm
out, it was like,
saying. It was all over the place. But no,
yeah,
so last Thursday, I think. Whatever. But it's been a long time since then, and it just really popped up to me about how good the chapter is. But pretty much, the main character, he's still trying to figure out how to use his Trojan powers, and he runs into this girl, and he's like, she's like, "Oh, let's go to the zoo so you can figure out, like he figures out he could talk to birds, like as a part of his power since he has this bird face, so he can communicate with birds. So he's at the zoo. There's other girls at the zoo. They kind of like talk. He's like, okay, like I don't know who this is, and she fucks around and turns into a snake and tries to bite this man's head off.
oh shit.
And then so pretty much they are figuring like so pretty much she's testing him and testing his powers, and he's trying to learn how to use these children powers. And this girl is testing him. He fails his test. She's attempting to kill him. They remember the girl from the second chapter. She pops up and like saves him, and like now it's like this whole thing. But it's absolutely crazy right now with all the things that are going on. I think Children X is really great. I just, yeah, it wasn't on the original game plan, but it just popped to my head of just how really good it is.
I do want to quickly talk about because there has been a lot of like good stuff that's Shonen Jump is about to drop or is gonna drop or has been dropping. Like we just got Look Back. Fujimoto is dropping like a new volume. Well, he's dropping the Look Back volume soon, but he's also dropping like a short story volume um pretty soon as well. So he's been in his bag. Also World Trigger, at least for the anime side, World Trigger anime is coming back. If you know, World Trigger is one of those sleeper ones for me. I'm not gonna hold you. If there's anything that I have appreciated as reading, it has been that. Like the anime itself, the first season isn't that good, but the second and third season, well, the second season is a whole lot better as far as animation is concerned. So if you are interested in reading or watching that, go ahead and check it out. It got one of the most interesting power systems. The world is slowly but surely expanding. Um, yeah, man. There's that. The slam dunk preview.
Oh, bro,
Um,
I can't wait for that. Bro, you gotta really think about this. This nigga, no, I think that's how you say his name. He fucking drew Slam Dunk and he did Vagabond. Both of them shits. Bro, his pin game is stupid. I've been heavy on my sports manga and like sports anime too, like lately. I've been like Aoashi. That's still probably my favorite. That's my favorite manga running right now. Which talks
oh, you told me about you running through Epo.
Oh yeah, I'm running through Epo right now too. Epo is
Yeah,
crazy too. Epo is absolutely crazy. It got a little there's a bit racismo when Jason
the first
Ozuma
fight.
pulls up. Jason Ozuma pulled up. I was like, God damn.
First fight.
I was like, word? I said, this is how we going with it? I said, okay, I guess. And at least they got it out the way first fight. But no, man, I'm just about to finish up the rookie of the year tournament. And what just great storytelling. Because like
Yeah.
you see not only the adversities that he has to face, like they keep it pretty simple, like him talking about like the adversities that he's facing in the ring,
Mm,
having to learn new techniques, being this young fighter.
mm,
But once it gets to the final, they start really touching into some different, like kind of stretching that out. Now you start seeing like why some of these guys are boxing. Like dude went to
yeah.
jail and is like trying to provide for his sister, and now like it starts getting like way deeper. And I think it's cool because as Ippo meets all these other characters, he starts understanding kind of more and more of like what boxing means to him,
Mm,
and like more fall in love with sport. But so yeah, man, sports manga has been my shit lately,
yeah, man. I'm with you. I I love Epo. I want to tap into Aoashi and Blue Lock
bro.
because I saw the Blue Lock trailer.
So Blue Lock, man. The thing with Blue Lock's also a pretty. I think it's a good manga. It's a good soccer manga. The premise is pretty cool. It's just like you got all these strikers in one area, and um, they're all fighting to be chosen to pretty much lead the next national team, and so you get all these strikers, and the pretty much the premise is that they want whoever scores the most goals, and like who's going to be, it's like who can get the most goals. So you see all these players having to play together, but also at the same time like they have to be selfish to the point where that like it's like you
Yeah,
got to play selfishly. You got to play with a team,
you
so
gotta be the
they're in
star.
competition
You
with everyone. Yeah, you got to be the intentional star. It can't be something that accidentally happens. Like
yeah.
you have to go out there in the mindset of everyone out here is my opponent. So I think the art style and how it's drawn, it's really cool. But I think there's the intensity of it. Like the intensity is gonna come out so much more in the anime because even when you're reading it, like the facial expressions, the like kind of like the really tough moments they're going through, like even like during the games, because like once again, not only are they are it kind of reminds me too a little bit of Prince of Tennis, how each player kind of has their own um
It's like
like
special.
specialty, yeah,
Speaking
specialty.
of which,
It's
there's like a 20th anniversary like event or something like that happening for Prince of Tennis too.
tight. I need that.
Yeah.
I need in on that. I'm gonna go get a Holocaust to fit for that. The host, whatever. Um, but no, so like with Blue Lock though, yeah, I think the anime is gonna be great. I think the anime is gonna be amazing. The manga is still really good, but I just think that the way it will translate into anime form will it will just elevate what they're trying to do over there with that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I saw that trailer. I was like, okay, it seems like something different. At first, it seemed like they were like playing soccer against some robots, and I'm like, bro, are they in prison? Like, are they in lockdown? Like,
Hey, hold on, wait, so my bad. Are you caught up on Tokyo Revengers too, right?
I haven't read the last few chapters. Like, I've been holding off just because I'm like, bro, I don't
If
want.
you're a fan, if you're a fan of anime, just cut it off now. Just fast forward a little bit, bro. What the fuck they're doing over there? Yeah, man. Listen, Elashi, Tokyo Revengers, Jujutsu Kaisen, those top three running right now for real. Like those three are absolutely nuts. Tokyo Revengers, it being on its last arc,
Yeah.
um, you're starting to really see. Uh, it's cool to see like how the last arc ended with Toman breaking
Hmm.
up and all those guys kind of once again I told y'all it's fucking spoilers. Like, Toman breaking up and then Mikey still going down this path of like, yeah, I broke up the gang, but like I'm really about this fucking
Yeah, I'm
life.
making some
Like
new
if I ain't
shit.
been
Like,
with you,
I ain't
it
trying to
was just like,
endanger my
yeah,
old homies, but I'm on some new shit, bro.
yeah.
Like,
Like niggas, listen, I'm just gonna become cool with the niggas I really don't care about that just out here just willing to die. Like, I actually love the
yeah,
niggas. Nah, but it's cool to just see that story kind of, but it's like it's cool to see also how like Draken is still kind of caught up with it,
Yeah,
but he's still kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like him, he's like, listen, this is a business decision. That's all this
yeah,
fucking is. Like this ain't nothing more than just a and then so right now where it's really I think it's just setting up for a really great ending. Um, I'm really excited about it. If you're watching the anime, you're at a really great part
yeah,
two where they're having a fight in the garage or in like the big like car, whatever, like lot.
yeah.
There you go, big lot shit. They're booming it out.
Yeah, man, y'all are gonna see some amazing stuff. Like between that, the Christmas event, quote unquote. I think that Tokyo Revengers. First of all, how long is it gonna run? At least the anime. Do you have an idea? Because I ain't really been paying attention to it too much. Like I was like, bro, I don't want a good thing to just like go to the wayside. I need to savor Tokyo Revengers because it's something, bro. It's definitely one of them ones, bro. And I want to take my time with it. Like I told you, I ran it through that bit in like 2 days. I'm like, bro, I need more, but I don't want to like just keep running through it like that. Uh,
I'm trying to think. How I know this will probably be around the end. They'll probably end it around that fight when they fall in the parking
okay.
lot,
Uh, that
and
would make
then
sense.
I think that's when he exposes Kasaki as
Yeah.
a that's when he exposes Kasaki, but Kasaki got like 9 lives.
I
And
ain't gonna hold you. He's still a bitch, but I respect him. I
he kind
respect
of.
him because of spoiler, that nigga got hit by a truck, but the shit that he says before the truck shit, he was like, bro, you think I'm a time leaper, dog? You still think that shit, bro? Like, no.
But we never get confirmation if he's not.
But that's the thing. So my thing about it, and which is why I want to see some answers at the very end. I feel like Mikey might be the other time leaper. Just be,
He just keeps going back and fucking his own life
yeah,
up.
because he can't save his friends. Like he can't save the folks that died. So he's like, bro, fuck it, I'm just about to self sabotage this shit, bro. Like I'm tired of it, bro. I like y'all niggas a whole lot, so I'ma just
But everyone keeps dying in the future though.
not like in the last future, everybody didn't die. Like almost everybody was okay. Mikey was just the only one that was on some other shit.
My nigga ain't cut the hair. He was off the perks. He was tripping.
Yeah, man.
My nigga was skinny. It was wild.
That nigga was ducked
That
off in
boy was
like
done. He had
Colombia
the
or something.
blick too. He ain't even Mikey wasn't even using the hands no more. He had the blick on him.
Yeah,
He was like, fuck it. Yeah, he was on some other shit during that time. But nah, man, Tokyo Revengers race. I do agree. I wonder, but like, I wonder if there's even is another time leaper because there's a really wild moment in the last chapter,
mm.
where we can Takamichi's powers are kind of evolving a bit. So,
Oh shit.
but it's nothing too crazy. Like that's what I like. Like I like that the time traveling shit isn't too. It's not such a. It's like a part of the story, but it's not like this nigga, is like Leaper
Yeah,
just jumping through time holes and just doing weird shit, or like having it like he only gets one chance to make it right.
yeah.
So it's like if he fucks up, like he's done. Like like so the stakes are still really high.
Yeah. All right. So the next time I'll give an update on the next episode because I'll read the last few chapters because we ain't talk about it in a minute. So there's probably like a good 3 or 4 chapters that I just need to read, and then we can talk about it because at that point, bruh, Tokyo Revengers is so good.
It is. We can close it out with Spy Family
Oh yeah.
because they once again they're another great chapter that came out,
Oh
and we
yeah.
gotta talk about Yor because she in a tight spot. She thought the plan was gonna work. They said fuck that.
Yeah. But she's still going crazy on these folks.
No, yeah. So we see Yor still on the boat, and she is trying to figure out, like, pretty much they're trying to get to this raft, like this lifeboat, and she is trying to get there while the fireworks are going on
Mm-hmm.
because no one's gonna hear what's going on when the fireworks are going on. They can just sneak right past. Everybody's
Yep.
gonna be on the deck. So they have the strategic plan. But the other assassins on the boat. I mean, it was a pretty straightforward chapter. It was just
Yeah.
kind of just like she's trying to get this plan done. The assassins are onto her. They all are secluded on this deck, and yours with her back against a wall against a bunch of people. And I think this is such a great moment because Lloyd's on the fucking like Lloyd is on the boat.
Hmm.
Anya's there and she can read her mind. So it's like, what if Anya reads her mind and she's like, yo, this is such a dangerous situation for my mom. I have to let my dad know. Like, and like, this is
Yeah.
how the secret gets let out. And I think it's crazy because I think Yor has been struggling so much with um the whole mother aspect
Yep.
of like, am I good? Like any of that. So like, it's gonna be. I think that moment is gonna be strict. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, same. I think like because we get Anya with Lloyd, and she's trying to read everybody's minds on the deck, and it's like, okay, all of these voices are going up, and I know how dangerous it is, but I she's been struggling the whole time with, do I let him know? Can I help her on my own? Like, what do I do in this situation? And right now, Yor is in a tight spot, so we get Yor. The fact that Yor has been spending this whole time just trying to, spending this whole time with this other lady who's taking care of her kid and she's bodyguarding them. And, they have this whole conversation about motherhood in a sense. And it's like, I don't even really feel like a mother. Like, what am I even really doing here? What am I doing with my life? And you see, like, this arc for Yor has her is her trying to figure out like what is the next step for her. You know what I mean? Like, what with her relationship, with work, like what where is she gonna go from here? And I think like she's making this her last mission, her last stand, but because there are a whole bunch of assassins just out to get these folks, you know what I mean? It's like she got to step up and at least take care of the job so she can get back to her family. But I would like to see like Lloyd pull up and grab one of these niggas and be like, "Hey, bro, don't put your hands on my wife. Like, what you doing?"
Nah, it'll be insane because I think there's so many ways that can go
Yeah.
because you have to think. Okay, say they do like the secret gets exposed.
Hmm.
Lloyd's secret is still safe.
Yeah.
And so it's a moment where it's like, okay, does he abandon mission? Or does he like kind of lie? Like, does he kind of go like, yo, like, listen, my agency doesn't know, and he actually starts building feelings for her, and he's kind of like, listen, you're actually still a really great mother. Um, just because you're doing this, like, I don't want you to do this. Like, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You get her off the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Save her from the streets.
Of
He's pretty
course.
much like, listen, you don't gotta do this no more. You gotta talk to her like, I think be talking to strippers in the club, like, bro, listen, I can take you out this life. Like, you don't gotta even do this shit no more. You can be straight.
It's
You
also the
gonna be
fact that he don't even
good.
know that she really do that though. That's the other thing. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
that's your night job, bro. Like,
that's
nah,
crazy.
just stick it out. I got you. But
Man, listen, no, just stick it out. Just keep doing what you're
no,
doing.
I'm saying,
But I think she wants out the life anyways. She wants out that life anyway. She's over it. She's just like, man. But I think she's so deep in it. She's just like, there is no leaving. Like, there's no leaving being an
yeah,
assassin. You that shit until your joints don't work no more. That's a
yeah,
Like, you make like listen, you only choose to be an assassin once. After that, you've made your decision. You know your career path. There is nothing more that you can do in your life other than be an assassin. You try to get out that shit, you're done.
nah,
Like,
them bullets still gonna be flying.
yeah, like there's no reason for you to do it. Yeah, yours. But that chapter was just really great. I just love. Once again, a very straightforward, very simple chapter story wise. Like, there's not much that kind of like happens. Anya's still plotting to like listen to her mom. They have all this, but it's those deeper like things, those little like, oh shit, like, whoa, like this could happen,
Yeah,
that can happen, that can, and it's so unpredictable. Like, I like they do definitely throw some different like situations, some crazy situations. I love like this is like the climax of your situation with everything that you've
yeah,
been kind of going through. Nah, yeah, the Spy Family chapter is great.
yeah. Progressing the plot points is really really great. Like Spy Fam. That's one thing I do love about like a lot of these Shonen Jump titles, and I read a lot about like different different things that we don't even get over here in in the West because Shonen Jump like Jump in general has all of these different magazines. Like they have the Ultra Jump for World Trigger, they got and Tokyo Ghoul, and they got Jump Square for World Trigger. And they got Weekly, they got Young Jump for JoJo's. It's like, bro, you got all of these good manga, bro. Like all of these good storylines. Like Jump be putting out some great things for us to enjoy, except for when they don't put it out. and we gotta talk about it like the following week. But like it's all.
Yeah, bro, I can't lie, man. I appreciate everyone who sat through this episode. I feel like we had a. It's not that, man. It's not that. It's like we didn't have things to talk about, but I think just like the feeling of it, like
Yeah,
ah,
we've sat on it for literally over a
yeah,
week.
yeah,
We
we
coming to
sat on
we
it for
coming
so
to episodes
long.
and like it's
It's like,
fresh
shit. I'm
content,
gonna,
bro. Like
I'm
we off
gonna,
the
I'm gonna
high.
capture that. We gotta capture the essence. Like it's
Yeah,
like, damn, we gotta. Man, that's how sad that they ain't got no chapter this week because I know that all these things that we were talking about, like when they build upon them, it's just gonna be. Oh man, I can't wait for next week's chapters. Next week's chapters are gonna make me really, really happy. I'm gonna be a very happy man with next week's chapters because we need it, man. God, am I a junkie for manga? That is wild. My endorphins go super high when I'm reading manga. That's why I be reading like 2, 3 series in a damn week.
yeah. Shit, I just finished JoJo's Part 7. That was insane.
Oh yeah, I'm starting. I'm gonna. Yeah, I told y'all I'm
Yeah,
starting JoJo's.
yeah,
I
man.
watched I watched the first season. I never read it.
Man, it gets better. It progressively gets better. I think for me, I couldn't. I'm not gonna hold you. It took me a minute to really get into it because the art style wasn't really like clicking with me. It probably took me like 5 tries, and I was just
Art style is different. That shit's. But I like how it's like flamboyant. It's
yeah,
like big, like but like the art style matches the story. I think this the goop like the outwardness, the like the pizzazz of it. Like that's
yeah.
how I feel. Like every time I read, it's like jazz hands. Nigga, like
Strike a
like
pose.
and strike a pose, like you know what I'm saying. You get some house, you get some, you get some, little voguing going on. It's a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah,
it's a little zesty, it's a little, it's a little, you know what I'm saying.
yeah, man.
But they be doing something like, you know what I'm saying. They be getting negative. Niggas be getting stomped
Oh
out.
yeah, niggas' heads be
It's
getting
like a
blown
bunch of,
off.
yeah, it's like a bunch of little Odell Beckhams. Niggas be,
Niggas started off as Aaron Donald and turned into
niggas
Odell Beckham by like part 4.
they getting zesty with it. It's funny. Um, but nah, man. But I appreciate everyone who has listened to this episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. Thank you so much, like for just sticking with us.
Yeah,
We're having fun this episode.
yeah, man.
But next week we are back, more chapters, so
Oh,
we'll be
technically
there.
we're not back. Next week is
Oh, damn! Technically we're not back, but next week you get next week we get chapters, but then when we get back, we'll probably have a chapter that week too.
yeah,
So we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about. Super's coming back, Baruto. So obviously, the Dragon Ball talk is gonna be through the roof. Um, yeah, bro, we're gonna have some fun when we see you guys in 2 weeks. But next week we're back at Kame's house. Is this Mill's choice? I think this is Mill's
I
choice.
think it is. What
Or is
was
it
Milk?
or is
No, because Jeff's choice was Wonder Egg. No, so did they already do Wonder Egg?
I need to look at the schedule.
Yeah,
See, bro, we gotta look at the schedule.
yeah.
Look at the
Look
schedule.
at the
Go look at
schedule.
the comment.
Schedule gonna get
Comment.
reposted.
Comment.
Retweet the schedule.
Comment.
Go listen to the episodes. Go listen
Go
to.
listen to every start from the beginning. We're gonna reteach the schedule and listen from top to bottom. And you know what I'm saying? Where we at now? But they just did Naruto, so make sure y'all go tap into that. Make sure shout out to Cyrus. I mean, been Iron Man. He been on every damn RNC podcast. How he lose his account and then start getting on every podcast? My nigga lost his account and did damn near every podcast on RNC Radio Live, in which you should follow on Twitter and subscribe to wherever you listen to podcasts. You like how I type that in. But no, this nigga Cyrus is crazy. He's a goddamn workhorse.
Yeah,
He's
man.
wild.
You've been
So
going
shout out to
crazy.
him. Nah, the anime love's been great though, and yeah, this is the Big Eyes podcast. AD, what's the sign off?
Yeah, man. More manga, more anime, and please be on the lookout, only on the lookout for the Big Eyes podcast. And we'll see y'all later.